Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I repot my plants. So I have 5 of my plants here. One is peace lily, ZZ plant, ruby red, Syngonium, and then I have my Dracaena. So I'm going to show you guys how I repot it. So let's begin. So to begin with, we will need to put down a sheet so that if we make any kind of mess, you don't spoil your floor. Then you need soil, you need water, then the bigger pots, and then I have some of these stones up here which I'm just going to use for decoration. You can skip this totally. So the first one we are going to start is peace lily. So I have purposefully not watered this plant so that it gets easier while repotting it. So here we are going to take it off from this. So you can see that it has a lot of roots down here. So we are going to put it in a bigger pot. Let's put this down here. So I have got this pot here. I got this one on Amazon. As I said before, I will put down the link in the description. So we are going to make sure it has good drainage holes. So now I'm going to add soil to this one. So as you can see here, I've added some soil in it. And then I'm just going to take this peace lily and then put it in here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put soil on the sides. It's okay if you make a mess. Try to cover all the sides of it. One of the early ways to find out if your peace lily needs to be repotted is that the leaves will turn yellow on the edges. So keep an eye on the leaves. Okay, and now you can water this plant. Another reason behind the leaves turning yellow is overwatering. So keep an eye on how much you water the plant. Don't forget to put a lid or a plate underneath the pot so that you can collect the excess water drained out of it. So the second one is the ZZ plant. So how you can know if you need to repot it is if you can see the roots down here, then it's time for it to repot. We are going to repot it in a similar way as we did it for the peace lily. The stems of the ZZ plants are very delicate, so be careful when you are trying to repot it. ZZ plants grow really fast. I am repotting this in just 1 month. Also, these are super easy to propagate. So if you are planning to propagate the ZZ plant, now is the right time. Now we are going to repot the third plant, which is Dracaena. This one is also very easy to repot, and we are going to do it in the same way. You can see the roots are growing from the pot below. That's the only way you would know if the Dracaena needs to be repotted. While repotting the plant, choose a pot which is just one size bigger than the current pot. This will help the plant to adjust to its new pot easily. Because I repotted this plant into a black pot, I'm going to move it to a white planter. This planter is going to help me to collect all the excess drained water as well. There's no special reason. You can just keep it in the black pot if you want. It's just my personal preference so that it matches to my home decor. Let's move to our next plant. Some of the things that you would notice when you need to repot is that the leaves might turn yellow, or it will start to get very crowded in here. For this one, the roots are also getting out of the pot, but without checking this, you can also know it by just the leaves. Sometimes the root gets stuck to the pot and it becomes difficult to take it out. In that case, just squeeze the pot or turn or shake it lightly and it will come off easily. The basics are same for repotting any plant, is that put some soil at the bottom of the new pot and then put the plant and fill the soil on all the sides and then water it. So we are done with the Syngonium. Now we are going to head to this last one, which is the ruby red. So plants with colored leaves are difficult to know if they need to be repotted because the color doesn't change to yellow, just like this one. So for ruby red, I observed that the leaves were turning, like they were drying out. So I was looking at closely and I figured that yes, it needs to be repotted, and here we are. Just like the 4 plants that we repotted before, we are going to do it in the same way by just moving it to a bigger pot and adding more soil. Here we are, all done. Now let's water both of these plants. I did not water Syngonium before, so I'm gonna do it now. And let's water the ruby red as well. And that's all. We have repotted all the 5 plants now. As I said before, this step is completely optional and it's up to you. I love to add pebbles and stones that I collect when I go on different trips just to, decorate my plants. So you can totally skip this, but I must say they do make a lot of difference in their appearance. So if you want, feel free to add some stones. That's all I have for you guys today. If you want me to make any other videos regarding repotting, do let me know in the comments box. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share button, and then subscribe to the channel. Thank you.